Namaste yogis, welcome to a 10-minute root chakra yoga sequence. This sequence will balance your root chakra, nourishing deficiency and calming overstimulation. To learn more about chakras, go to my website listed in the description or at the end of this video. Let's go ahead and get started with a grounding meditation. Find a comfortable seated position. Gently close your eyes. Hands can be together at prayer at your heart or resting on your thighs. Begin to notice your breath, noticing without judgment each inhalation and exhalation. Bring your attention to the base of your spine. With your next inhalation, inhaling to straighten your spinal column, sitting tall with top of your head reaching toward the sky. With your next inhalation, visualize breathing in through the base of your spine, all the way up your spine to the top of your head, and exhaling out through the crown of your skull. One more time, inhaling through the tailbone all the way up the spine, and then exhaling through the top of the head, releasing completely. One last time, inhaling from the base of the spine all the way up, exhaling through the top of the spine. Good. And gently opening the eyes, we're going to come into a wide-legged child's pose. So knees are the width of the mat, toes are touching behind you, sitting back, arms stretch out in front of you, palms on the ground. You can rest your forehead on a block if that's comfortable, or you can rest your forehead directly onto the mat. Arms extended, sinking into the earth. Take note of your breath. With each inhalation and exhalation, surrender to the earth below you. Sink your pelvis down. Allow gravity to hold you. Allow the floor to hold you completely. And then go ahead and inhaling up to a seated. And let's meet in tabletop. Wrists below shoulders, knees below hips. Curl your feet under and press through your palms, pressing back to open up the soles of your feet, giving the soles of your feet a little stretch. Returning to tabletop, uncurl your toes, reaching your left leg back, toes touch the ground, and again, press through your palms back to open up your calf. Warming up your calf muscle, other side, right leg reaches, pressing through the calf muscle. We're going to do a side cat-cow. So with your palms and your hips, you're going to reach over to the right, back, circling up through the left, and then other side, pressing towards the left, circling around to the right, and returning to your tabletop. Inhale, tail lifts, head lifts, cow position. Exhale, coming into cat position. And then returning to tabletop, curling toes under, pressing back to downward facing dog. Pedaling out your feet, finding your stable down dog. Noticing your breath. And then inhale, pulling forward to a plank. Exhale, pressing back to dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Bringing your toes together in the center of your mat. Inhale your right leg up and back. Bend the knee, opening up to the right. Inhale that right leg up and back, squaring the hips, and then releasing it to the ground. Other side, left leg lifts up bending the left knee, opening up to the left for a nice side stretch on that left side. And then inhale, left reaches back. Exhale, left leg down to the ground. Inhale to plank. Exhale, bringing your left leg forward between your hands. Inhale, rising to warrior one. That right leg is strong and toes are pointed 45 degrees. Left knee is bent over the left toes. You're reaching and lifting from the hips, gazing up at the thumbs. Exhale, bringing your arms down to your hips and opening up to the left side. We're coming into Trikonasana, triangle pose. So our right leg is 90 degrees from our left leg. We're reaching towards the left and we're dropping into our triangle pose. You can use a block here if you'd like, or you don't need to. And strong core. Gaze can be either at the bottom hand or looking up at your top hand. Strong core, strong legs, firmly grounded into the mat. Inhaling, lifting up, hands to hips. We're going to take a giant step with our right leg up to the top of our mat. Coming into a brief Tadasana mountain pose. Inhaling, arms reach up. Exhale, sit back into chair. We're preparing for eagle pose. Right leg crosses left, hooking that right ankle over the left calf, and then the arms cross. Right arm is under left, pressing out away from your body with those elbows to open up the back shoulder blades. Strong core, really pressing the bum back, finding your balance, and then inhaling, unwinding, hands to heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward to a forward fold, releasing the spine, releasing the neck. Inhale, coming up to a flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the ground, coming into your plank pose. And pressing through to downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale, reaching your right leg forward, warrior one on the other side. Left foot is at a 90-degree angle from the top of your mat. 45-degree angle from top of your mat. You're reaching, you're lifting, strong core, gazing up at the thumbs above your head. And then on your next exhale, hands to hips and opening up to our Trikonasana. So adjusting the feet, the left foot is now at a 90 degrees from the right, reaching with the right arm, pressing the left hip towards the back wall, and then dropping into your triangle pose. Gazes at the bottom hand or the top hand. Breathing into your strong torso, feeling your feet strongly rooted to the ground, and then inhaling all the way up, hands to hips, a giant step to the top of your mat. Getting ready for eagle on the other side. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, pressing back to chair pose, hands to heart, and taking that left thigh over right, hooking the left ankle on right calf, and bringing your arms together, reaching through the elbows to really open up the back of the heart. Strong torso, press through the bum, sitting ever further down. Gazes in front of you, balancing, and then inhale, up, exhale, release. We're going to come into a squat, so feet are the distance of your mat, toes pointed out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring your arms down to prayer, all the way down to the center of the body, and then sitting into your squat, lifting with the spine. And then let's come into our staff position. So butt finds the ground, legs reaching out in front of us, strong legs, firm legs, feet are flexed, fingers pointed towards the feet. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Go ahead and round your back, releasing your neck. Noticing your breath. On your next inhalation, coming back all the way up. And then go ahead and bring your feet to the mat, bringing your knees all the way into your chest, and grab around your legs, drop your forehead onto your knees, and just giving yourself a little hug, a little sense of safety and security. And then releasing, and find yourself on your belly. We're going to set up for locust pose. So you're going to shift into your belly. Legs are strong. Feet are a mat distance apart. Pelvis presses into the ground. Arms reach back. Chest, head lifts. Arms, feet lift. Breathing. Breathing, inhaling and exhaling in your locust. And then go ahead and release. Take a round of breath here. You might shake out your lower back. We're going to set up for a final crocodile pose. So you're going to reach your right arm forward, and you want your forearm parallel to the top of your mat. And then you're going to press your left arm right on top of that right arm and rest your forehead into the soft tissue of your left forearm. So your forehead rests on your forearm. This is our belly shavasana, releasing tension in all your muscles. We'll be here for a few moments. This is our final pose. Gives us an opportunity to integrate all of the good work we just did. We're about halfway through, so go ahead and if you'd like to switch your forearm so that the right forearm is on top, and you can rest your forehead once again on your forearm. Go ahead and sink into the earth, surrendering to the earth. Starting to bring awareness back into your body. We're going to press up into a child's pose, wide-legged child's pose once again. Take a round of breath in child's pose. And when you're ready, gently coming back up to a seated, we're going to return to the seated position that we started in. Go ahead and find your comfortable seated position for a final brief meditation, gently closing the eyes. And we're returning to the place we began and just noticing without judgment if there's any changes, any shifts in the physical or energetic body. Namaste, the light in me bows to the light in you. Thank you for watching. Please go to my website for more information and subscribe.